Hi, and welcome back. I'm Samantha, and today I am sharing an old episode of a podcast I recorded where I was struggling with this idea of having to hustle. I had spent my Sunday afternoon, as usual, doing the relaxing, the taking care of my family, the prep for the week, and I kept feeling this anxiety. And so today on the recorded episode, I am sharing what that experience was like for me. And I'm hoping that you'll walk away with something that can be useful for you as you experience, or if you experience anything like that. Hello, and welcome back to the Unburdened Mamas podcast. I literally had nothing going on yesterday because Sundays are my relax, reboot, take care of myself, take care of my family day. And I kept feeling this feeling of hustle. And I remember how much that plagued me a lot of last year, this feeling of hustle, go, 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 go. And when I noticed it, because I was stressing myself out with this idea of go, 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 when there's very rarely anything in my life, anything in my days that I need to be in a hurry for. And so I got really interested when I noticed it showing up yesterday because it was causing me anxiety. I was feeling that anxious feeling that I'm used to since embarking on this postpartum journey. Anxiety has become a part of my life, but when I noticed the anxiety and dug into where it was coming from, I realized I had unintentionally slipped back into this hustle mindset. And so I was playing around with the idea yesterday of what it was causing me when I slip into this hustle idea. Because like I said, I don't have anything that is time restrictive regularly. There's not a whole lot in my day that if it doesn't get done by a certain time, there are going to be consequences. And it was so interesting when it showed up yesterday, the go, go, go mentality. And I know part of it is tied to my time in the military because when we are working, there is some sense of urgency behind a lot of the things that come at us. But I also feel like when that hustle was hitting me yesterday, it was because I was telling myself that relaxing on Sunday as a part of my reboot process was wasted time. And when I noticed that, it was fascinating to me to actually see it happen real time. Whereas last year, again, going through this whole process of really having a growth year in my motherhood, last year I would have agreed with that idea that taking Sunday as my relax and reboot day was a waste of time, is a waste of time. But when I noticed it happening yesterday, I'm not sure what was driving that thought, what underlying thoughts are driving a lot of that, but it was really interesting to see that first layer. And it's not something I plan to dig into because I know that I don't believe that thought. I don't believe it's a waste of my time to have a day planned to slow down and just be. And I think so much of our inputs coming from the world would try and tell us otherwise. And I think that is a big driving factor outside of old habits being set aside because I'm not working a regular job right now. I'm stay at home, and undoing those habits compacted with some of the inputs that I'm receiving from the world, unintentionally or intentionally, whatever is wherever those inputs are coming from. But when I noticed it, it was pretty cool to hear the thought in my head instantly, to notice that thought in my head instantly and be able to slow myself down. It's like, okay, brain, take it down a notch. It's not a waste of time. This is good because we need time to reboot. We need a day to just say, I'm doing the bare minimum today. And I want to just encourage anyone out there who is in a hard chapter of their motherhood, a very time constrained chapter of motherhood, those early days of motherhood, challenge your brain when it tries to give you this idea that you're not doing enough. Because so much of our misery that happens on this journey is because we are telling ourselves we're not doing doing enough. We are the ones that are buying into this idea that we aren't doing enough. And it takes practice to catch our brains in that process of trying to tell us that we aren't doing enough. So we're not creating this hustle, 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 go, go, go mentality in our days, because when I'm in that space, it really keeps me from feeling joy throughout my day, because I'm pushing myself harder than I want to, pushing myself harder than I need to. And so I want to offer that to you is, one, how much of that hustle mindset, hustle idea, go, go, go mentality that may be coming up for you, how much of it is actually based on truth, how much of it is coming from external sources. And when we buy into the idea of hustle, go, 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 what's it really keeping you from experiencing on the other side of the spectrum? The hustle to me feels negative, especially when it's not coming from something that truly matters to me. And on the opposite side of that, it's keeping me from feeling the joy that I truly want to feel. So that's my offer. That's my message for today, is when the hustle comes up, where is it coming from? What's true about it? What's not true about it? And what's it keeping you from experiencing that you actually want to experience? If this is something that you're feeling like you're struggling with, I have a mini course that helps to really taking back control of your time. And part of that is giving yourself that permission to let some things go, to throw some things down, to get rid of some things on that to-do list. I will put the link to the mini course in the show notes below. And that's all I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon.